Okay. So any questions? All I need to do, go to the files, teams, go to July team, go to files, and go to week 2. Sorry, I think this is week 3, not week 2. Week 2 is already completed. Rename week 3. Okay. Requirement document, and you have all the information over here. Can someone explain the document again, please, once? Then we'll close. Now this is getting recorded, right? So this will have a you can just see this and continue. Guys, team, what happened?
Yeah, I shall explain.
Are you upset with me or what? In the training, I gave only RPA challenge. Now I gave a complete project. So, by the way, this is simple process. I was able to complete it within 1.5 hours. Um, you just need to understand and implement it. That's it. Nothing else.
Okay.
You can start screen sharing and you can explain.
Okay. Just give me a moment. So I hope you can be able to view my screen now. So the business requirement is we need to navigate to this RPA samples website. I think. And within this supplier management, we need to add a new supplier. And we need to add details of this internal name. The external name should be the nickname. We need to add the photo and description. And 1 minute.
We need to link the.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. We need to link the HR, and we need to make sure this recurrent supplier checkbox should be checked in. Then we need to save these details.
Before that,
Once
the
the
date
details
should be wait. The date should be 43 days before. Yeah.
Yes.
And industry should be education.
Industry should be education.
Yes, right.
Yeah, this should be education. And then we need to save these details. Once the details are saved, we need to select external name, and we need to check with the external name that we have just provided. And 1 minute.
Need to take the screenshot.
Yeah, take the screenshot using the screenshot activity, and we need to clear the filter. We can clear the filter, and then we can export it to CSV file, and the name of the CSV file should be with our full name space date in this format.
Okay.
Full name plus today's date and time. And we need to download the CSV file, remove if any duplicates, and we need to divide the whole data into different industries and save the industries tabs in different Excel sheet. And we need to mail the screenshot along with this industries report to the provided email ID.
Okay.
Yeah, that is a whole process to be done, and at the end of at the end of this, uh, we may need to attend an interview session where we need to mention these 2 points, like how can the process can be further improved to execute it faster.
Yeah.
And second one is what kind of exceptions that we can be implemented in this process.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So, will you start? If you start, or will you start?
Hi Vajra. Do we need to create any PTD or STD? Directly we can go with the code, right?
If you can, go ahead and do it. But next week anyway, we are going to cover how to do PDD and STDs.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
If you can, you can complete it. No problem.
No, I don't have an idea on creating those things. So,
Yeah.
yes.
Um, can you give a small can you give some glimpse on this GitHub task initial, like how can we start
Next
with that?
right now we cannot do it. GitHub
Okay.
only requires 2 to 3 hours of session.
Okay.
Okay.
As of now, we can just complete it in the studio, right?
Yeah. Studio and work with RE framework.
Okay. Then, how can we able to divide the work? Like, I think we have the individual studios.
Maybe one person can sit and work, the other persons can guide them.
Okay. Yeah, got it.
Cycling question I have in doubt, like we have the scenarios, right? So before downloading the CSV file, we need to select some filter, right, to get all the industry details. What is the filter we need to apply?
I think there might be some activities for CSV.
Just consider like you are taking screenshot with providing external name, right? So once you took the screenshot, we need to download CSV, right? So to apply to download CSV, we need to apply some filter, right? What we need to apply? Further, can you say it again? Like, how to download? What filter we need to apply?
See, do you
Yeah.
know what mistake are you doing at this point of time? Everyone are resuming the process. None of you are manually doing it at least once. You can ask the questions, sure, but how many of you have done it at least once? The steps, all the steps.
Yeah.
So by the way, if you want to add this process into RE framework, how will you do that?
Mm, yeah. In the init framework, we'll first launch browser with RPA samples website. And then
So what is transaction item?
The transaction item should be the internal name, external name, photo.
At least write it now. Do one thing.
Okay.
Next 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Okay. So create your teams separately. I have created one for Sai Kiran, right? Team 1. Others also create teams by
Ketan.
yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, Sai Kiran, Devender, Ramesh should be 1. Priyanka, Seshank, Sagar should be team 3. Kishan, Sanket and Naveen should be team 4. Create them. Create them now. Teams. 3. I'm adding 4 folders, team 1 to team 4. T1. See, there is a warning sign that normally everyone need to take now. This is some kind of project. If this is the project that you need to work on, how will you do it in your enterprise? So that is the issue that we are trying to solve. So if you are able to understand and work on this now, if you in your interviews, this will be like a cakewalk for you. If you avoid it now, then in the interviews you will not be able to answer the questions. The practical implementation will not be able to do that. In the second week or third week, we will see few members leaving because they are not able to understand. But what I say is, even though you don't understand, sit and listen, work with the team. If you don't understand on the first day, you will understand on the second day. Don't leave your team. Okay. So go close it once, Cyclone. Close once. Close. Cyclone.
Yeah, Vajrang. I
Yeah.
think I have stopped sharing my screen.
No, it's still sharing. Okay. Let me share my screen then.
Okay.
So I have created 4 folders, team 1, team 2, team 3, team 4. You can add files separately in this. You can add data separately in this. You can do whatever you want. You can add your code files and you can add your conversation.
Screen is not shared actually.
Oh, share screen. Now let's see.
Yeah, okay. What it is.
Okay. So files, go to week 3. Now we are going to move into week 3. This is the requirement document for everyone. Team 1 to team 4. One person create a project, others sit and do a screen share work, whatever it is, do. Apply your knowledge. Even though you don't do, that's fine, but you should try. I'm okay if you try and fail, but I'm not okay if you don't try it.
Mm. Okay.
I see only one team that I'm part of. Others, if you have created teams like new charts, then go ahead and add me as well because I can help you out.
Okay.
Priyanka, yeah, I can see Priyanka, Seshank, and Sagar in one team. So that team is team 3. Team 3. You can name your team Mavericks and anything, any fancy name you want, you can name it. That's fine. I don't have any issue. July 2022. Okay. So I see team 3, team 1. What about team 1, team 2, and team 4? Where are you guys?
Team that I have created, I am adding the members into it.
Okay.
Devin.
Owner of a team. Buddy, what did you create? See, you need to delete this one, buddy. See, you need to create a chat group, not team. Chat group, go to chat, add groups. That's how you need to do, not team.
Okay, sorry.
I've deleted that team, by the way. Okay. I don't want to waste the time. If you have any questions, I'm here to answer. But if you don't have questions, you will get questions only if you do it.
Vajran, you can show me that attached browser thing, if you are possible.
Yeah, that I can do it. UiPath Studio. Please go on mute. Okay. So July team RE framework. I'll just create 2 files. That's it. They will add as modern files. Am I sharing my screen, by the way?
Yes. That's right.
Day 9 performer. You didn't write team notes for today. So today is day 12. New project and teams assignment and supplier change management. Project assigned. Okay. Now here. So this is my Chrome and I'll just add one new sequence. Add sequence. Here I'll use open browser. I'll also add one more item for attached browser. Add sequence. attach browser. Okay, and what I will do is I will go to google.com. So here I will just add open browser, browser, use application browser. So this is what we need to do. Indicate, I'm indicating this one. Okay, so this is Chrome new tab, but actually we can give www.google.com, and here we are opening a browser, right? So every time we need to make sure that we open it. Open, if not open. Okay, if not open, then open it. I'm saving it, and then I'm just closing it back. Debug file. One thing that's happening is it's also closing it. So I will need to click never. So this session, whatever it opens, it will be there. Debug. So it opened. Now here this is fine. Now I need to attach it to the next place. So in the attached browser, okay, here I should not open it. Never. Okay, so if the browser is closed, it should throw an exception, by the way, and close never. Okay, here just check with highlight target. Highlight target, couldn't find the target application, that's fine. Let's see unified application. So this is Chrome. Okay, URL, everything is matching. Now let's go ahead and add type into. Indicate on Chrome. Okay, so this is the input text, and I'll use a strict selector, but what I will, okay, let me just take it up. Ignore text to text is validate. Okay, I can map an anchor, and this is my anchor. Okay, and then hit on confirm. Text will be Vajrang YouTube, and then let's add a special key. Enter. Enter. Let's debug. So I did not open it again. It should select. If it is not selecting, then we'll see. I may need to recheck on this activity, and I need to come back if this is not working. Okay, it's waiting for 30 seconds. It is not working. So I'll just go ahead and remap it. Indicate target on screen. That's the issue because of this HTTP request. The browser URL that we have, that's not mapping properly. Indicate on target on screen. So map it, debug. Okay. So here we are not mapping it, but we are attaching the browser again. Now, even in the previous attached browser also, we will check with the targets and we will make sure that the target is correctly open. So that's what we will do. And here this changed. So what we will do, we will create a new one more session, like third item, like sequence, third attach or second attach. Now here, if I want, I can again copy this and paste this. Okay. Now if I just map it, edit selector. First, by the way, I will check whether this is available or not. Highlight target. Couldn't find the target application. Edit target. One of the main reason is this particular item, browser URL. We are having an issue. So this URL, let's see if I can add any star to it, and if we are able to do star. Okay. Target, highlight target element. Now, if we are giving star, then it's highlighting correctly. Highlight target element. Okay. Now here also, Chrome, this is Google search, right? What if I change this one? Instead of Vajrang YouTube, I'll just add it to YouTube. Delete. Now this change it to YouTube only. And here we have Vajrang YouTube. Validate. Okay, let's validate again. Selector. This is not getting validated. But what if I add a star over here? Again, these are all our selectors. Star, validate. Okay. Now, if I just now this will not work again. Edit target. Now this is changed, right, for me. So this is a new item. So there is no item. That's the reason it's throwing error. So click on item target over this one. Type into. So this is the anchor that I'm taking. If I want, I can take, or if I don't want, I can just ignore it. Okay. Confirm again. Now I can just select. Now it is selecting now this page. Okay. Did you understand? Attach browser now.
Yes, Vajrang. There is one question like in this use browser, there is a browser URL is there. Do we need to leave it as a hard coded like this? As it comes from the browser, right? So do we need to leave it as a hard coded?
That's fine until and unless this is one of the property. If you don't add anything and if you keep it empty, let's see if this is mapping correctly or not. Highlight target. We couldn't find the target application because the URL is missing. These are like properties. That's it.
Okay, it means we need to leave it as a hard coded. It's okay then.
It's not hard coded if you ask me. I have added the dynamic selector like this one, right?
Yes, yes.
The while character. So this is not
Yeah.
hard coded value.
Okay, okay. Then it is fine.
And even
I
if you
was
are
thinking
working,
that.
even if you are working in website, if you are working on Wikipedia and Amazon, you will not have Wikipedia URL to Amazon, Amazon URL to Wikipedia. They will have two different, right?
Yes.
That's what you need to see.
Okay.
Okay. And see.
Okay.
Is that clear now?
Thanks, Vajra. Yeah. It is clear.
Okay.